Hi everyone, it's Sintang Mayumi. For today's Christmas tags, I will be using Simon Says Stamp Christmas Squad stamp set. So I'll be using the Santa from that stamp set, and I will also use this CC Designs Chimney rubber stamp. I'm going to mount my images on an acrylic blocks, and I'm going to stamp them on 90-pound Strathmore watercolor paper because I will be fussy cutting these images after I color them, and I'm inking them up with Versafine Onyx black ink. I use 90-pound watercolor paper because it's thinner and it's easier for me to fussy cut. As always, I'm going to color these images with my favorite medium and the Zig Clean Color Real Brush markers. I'm going to speed through this coloring process and I will be back when the coloring is done. After I'm done with the coloring, I'm going to fussy cut this images with my detailed scissor, and these ones didn't take a long time to fussy cut because they're not that intricate. This chimney here is super easy to fussy cut. This one is took no time. And then after I'm done with the fussy cutting, I will run my Memento black marker along the edges so they will look seamless. I already went ahead and die cut my tags with 140-pound white cardstock, and I use Sizzix Thinlits Tim Holtz tag die set. So I used the second to the largest die set tag die from the die set, and now I'm going to blend two colors of Oxide inks, Chip Sapphire and Wilted Violet. So I'm going to blend Chip Sapphire on the bottom and then Wilted Violet on the upper part of the tag. I have my scraps of silver cardstock. I'm going to die cut them with one of the die from the Landscape 3U die set from Mama Elephant. I need the silver paper on the bottom of my tags, so I'm going to die cut this, secure it with washi tape, and run it through my die cutting machine. So here are the die cut paper, silver paper. Here I'm squeezing some of this white ink from Pentel Arts, and I'm running out of that ink, so I need to buy another tube. But I added a little bit of water on this small dish to activate the paint, and then I'm going to use the toothbrush to splatter the paint. I have my empty box here. I'm going to add all the tags, two of the tags, and then I will splatter the ink using toothbrush, and I'm using my thumb to flick the paint on the tags. And then I'm going to do the same thing with these two tags. So I'm just flicking the white paint, and then I'm going to also splatter the ink on the chimney and the Santa Claus. For the sentiment, I'm going to use sentiment from Waffle Flower, a homemade Christmas, and I will use the Ho 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 sentiment. And I think I also use one of the present and to and from that stamp set, and you will see later that I'm going to stamp it on the back side of the tags. So I have my Misty here, and I lined up the sentiment, prep my paper with powder tool, and then I ink up my sentiment with Versamark ink and emboss it with Wow Opaque bright white embossing powder. And I will heat set the sentiments until melted and shiny. Before we adhere our images in front of our tags, let's go ahead and stamp to and from in another sentiment that says warmest, is it? Oh, merriest wishes and a house. I thought it was a present earlier, so I'm inking them up with Kaleidocolor tomato vine ink and stamp it on the back of the tags. And this was too quick because I'm using my mini Misty, so I just put the paper and stamp it. Now it's time to adhere everything together. I'm going to adhere adhere my silver paper on the lower part of the tags, and then I will do the same thing with the other tags, and then we'll remove or cut the excess that are hanging off the tags, and then we'll adhere the chimney on top of the silver paper, and after that we'll also adhere our Santa Claus on top of the chimney. And now I'm adhering my chimney. So I want my Santa Claus halfway out of the chimney, so it looks like he's going down the chimney to go inside the house. So I will do the same thing with the other tags. Adhere the chimney and then the Santa Claus behind the chimney. I have my reinforcement die cut here, and I'm going to use the gold and blue glitter reinforcement. I will add some glossy accent on the hole and then adhere my reinforcement. So I will do the same thing on the back of the tag, add the reinforcement. And you can use other glue here. I just have this glossy accents on my work surface, so that's the one I grab instead of the art glitter glue. But I usually use the glossy accents with like gems when adding embellishment. But for this ones, you can also use other glue if you want to. I have my baker's twine that I got from Michael's. This one is the celebrated brand, and I'm going to double up my my tags. I mean my twine, and then I'm cutting them 8 inches, and that length is work for me because it's enough length for the tags that I make. So I'm just going to tie it on the tags, cut the excess, and then we are almost done with our tags. And our tags are complete. So I really like how this one's turned out, and that Santa Claus on the chimney is really cute. So I hope you like today's project, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.